Hi lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I decided to share this beautiful look with you guys. This is a birthday glam from one of my clients, and if this is something you would love to see, please stay put and watch this video to the end. You'll be grateful that you did, and thank you for tuning into my channel today. I appreciate you. So let's get right into the reason why we are here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Okay, so we started off with cleansing the face. You need a clean canvas to work. This one cannot be overemphasized. You cannot skip this step. Always clean the face with micellar water. Don't just clean with wipes and then you are on with makeup. Wipes cannot remove the dirt on the face. I keep saying this. People come to me for upgrade and they don't know that you're supposed to use micellar water to cleanse your face. How? Anyways, next step is hydrating spray, a spray that can nourish the skin. You don't have to be stingy. This is Mario Bado's Skitch Spray, very nice. There are also other hydrating sprays out there. If you don't have, you can use your normal setting spray to do this. It's still okay. The next thing I did is to add serum. The serum, the purpose of the serum is still to add more hydration or more moisture to the face. If you don't have serum, you can skip this part. If you have your serum, go ahead and use it and then massage very well into the skin. This one is vitamin C serum from Hyper Beauty Cosmetics. Yes, so I massaged it all over her face and then I dried down again. I always dry my makeup, my skin prep for every product I put on the face. Use your fan and dry it down. If you don't have fan, allow it for a while. Allow it to sink into the skin for a while before you go on to the next product. So the next thing we are applying is moisturizer. This is moisture portion from msmetics. I'm going to apply it generously on the face. Apply generously on the face. Don't be stingy. Under the eyes is very important. If you don't have moisturizer for the under eye or under eye cream, go ahead and use your moisturizer and do this. Concentrate on the under eyes as much as you're concentrating for the rest of the face. It's very, very important. You know that the under eyes is normally dry, more drier than the rest of the face, and you need to get that moisture there. Okay, so after applying it, I massage with my hands. I wasn't just trying to blend the moisturizer at this point. I was trying to massage the face to relax her face and also relax her. Okay, this helps your client a lot. Then I use my fan again to allow the product to sink into the skin. Very important. The next thing to do is to prime. So this is a primer from fayregold Cosmetics. It's affordable if you're on budget. It's a Nigerian brand. You can buy it. It's a mattifying primer and it's okay. It's a good one. Okay, so I used it on the nose area, on the bridge of the nose, by the side of the nose, the chin, the eyebrow area, the forehead. You know, places that she's prone to bring out oil from. Those are the places that you put it. Okay. So the next thing I did was to set the face. Okay, so like I said, it was just a normal photo shoot session that she would clean the makeup after her picture. So I didn't bother going in with sweat block or maybe another primer. It wasn't important at that point. So this is V Beauty foundation. The reason why I spread the face before applying this foundation is to help me blend very well. So if you don't want to spray or lock in your skin prep before foundation application, is still okay. But if you want to have a seamless blending, spread the face and then blend your foundation, or apply the foundation and then use spray on top of the foundation and then blend. V Beauty Cosmetics V Beauty foundation is very blendable. It's nice, it's beautiful, and this particular shade was her exact skin shade. Like the skin match, the undertone, everything was in sync. And I loved the outcome of this foundation, you guys. V Beauty, I love you guys. Okay, so after foundation application, the next thing I did was to conceal. If you are still watching and you have not clicked like button, please now click like button and subscribe. Anyway, this is concealer from Blossom Cosmetics. Blossom Makeup, sorry, Blossom Makeup. Very beautiful concealer, full coverage, blendable. Oh, anyway, just look at me, look at how I blend it. So I used a shade that is very close to her skin color, and then I used the lighter one. But after applying the both of them, I noticed that they were too close to the skin color. There won't be like any major difference from the foundation and the concealer. I shall went ahead to blend this one first. When you are blending your concealer, start from the outer part, like I just did, the outer part of the concealer first. Then take it into the under eyes so that you don't spread the concealer to the place that you don't need it. The concealer is supposed to be like a V-shaped from under your eyes and then on top of your on top of the what's it called? I've forgotten. Jeez. Those are both the cheeks anyways. So this is what I got after blending. I wasn't feeling my concealer, so I had to add a lighter one, a very very lighter shade of the same Blossom Makeup as well. I added it and then I blended. That was when I now got what I wanted. At least when looking at the face, you would actually know that okay, there is foundation and there is concealer at this point, which was what I was going for. Alright, okay. So I just applied it under the eyes, the nose bridge, the chin, the forehead, basically everywhere that we want to highlight. That's just it. So after blending, I went ahead to blush the face. This is blush palette from Tehila Cosmetics, my all-time favorite blush palette. It's pigmented, it's blendable, and I just love that I'm enjoying this palette. Now when I bought it newly, I wasn't really enjoying it because I felt at first I thought it was dry, but it wasn't dry, it was just the way I was applying it. But now that I figured it out, I cannot do without this blush. Like I cannot do without this particular Tehila palette. So I used it on all over the cheek, the apple of the cheek, a little bit to the hey God, am I a makeup artist? Why am I forgetting my terms? Cheekbone. I took it to the cheekbone. Jeez. Oh God. And then I contoured. I did not show the product I used to contour, but it was I think it was a V Beauty foundation as well, a darker shade, 2 shades darker than her. And then I blended out again under the eyes, the blush, more like blending the whole blush, concealer, contour, you know, blend together so that you won't be seeing harsh lines between in between each of the layers or each of the products that we used. So now I'm about to set the under eyes. Before you set the under eyes, of course, you have to blend out the creases, which is what I just did. And then I went ahead with my compact powder from Milano. This is Milano Makeup. I used it for, I think this is the lightest shade. Yes, I used it to set my under eyes. I did not use setting powder at this point. I just started to use my powder only to set the under eyes, which is very very much acceptable. You shouldn't want to use your setting powder. I've not really noticed the difference between using only setting powder or using only a baked powder. It gives me the same results, but if there is a difference, I'm willing to learn under the comment section. Tell me what's the difference between setting powder and compact powder for the under eyes, okay? Anyway, so I use the compact powder all over the under eyes. So those places that I used concealer on, that is where I used the lighter shade of powder on as well. So after setting the whole area, I went ahead to set the rest of the face. So this is a compact powder from CoverGirl. They wrote it CoverGirl Spectrum something. So it was her shade. I used it to set the whole face. So when you're setting the whole face, you don't have to be in a hurry. Set the face until, like, when you touch it, you notice that it's dry. It's not like when you touch it, it's still giving you patches. If you touch your face, the face and it's still giving you patches. It's not yet set. Set it, use your powder. Don't be scared of your product. Next is contour. This is also a CoverGirl powder. This powder I finished. I don't want to throw it away. Hey God. Oh, but I will use it though. We are not throwing any product away. Anyways, I use this to contour the cheekbones, the temple of the face, and the forehead as well, and then the side of the nose. So this is my baked blush from, I don't know the name of the brand. I've had this blush for a very long time. So I just use it to add blush, dry blush to the face, you know, after the wet one that we did. Next is to set. Again, I love doing this after foundation, after powder, you know, keep setting the face so that the products on the face will sink in. I did my brows off camera, guys. I have brow videos on my channel. Please look it up to see how I do my brows. This is Viange eyeshadow primer, Viange Cosmetics, Viange Makeup. Either way, this is eye primer. I use my hand to apply and then went ahead to use beauty blender, you know, to remove the creases, to make it well blended. You know what I mean. You don't need creases in your eyeshadow. So before doing the proper eyeshadow, I decided I noticed that I have not baked. So I have to bake with my setting powder from Flawless Ivy setting powder. So this baking process, of course, if you are looking for that very wow glammed look, you need to bake the face. You need to bake. Then also this setting powder that we used to leave there, it also helps you with fallouts from your eyeshadow, so that you don't stain the skin with colors. I contoured the nose with a lighter shade of powder, not the same one that I used to do the cheekbone, because I needed something. You don't want something very dark on the nose. It will leave that shadow, that very dark shadow. I don't like that. So her nose wasn't difficult for me to contour because she already had very nice nose. And then I just used my my blending brush and then try to brush off. The eyeshadow I did for this look was basically powder, guys. So this is the powder I used as contour. I use it as transition for the eyeshadow, and I also use it at the outer corner of the eyes, just like you see me doing here. You are going to do this with your blending brush, a very fluffy blending brush. Then I went in with the lighter shade of powder for the lid, for the eyelid. If you guys look at her, you will notice that she has a very big eyelid or eyeshadow space. So I applied this lighter shade of powder on her lid, all over her lid. And everything came out popping. Like, I didn't even expect the eyeshadow to come out that beautiful, but it did. So if say you don't have time, say you don't want to do too much, your powder can always serve as your eyeshadow. Also, if you are looking to get a very neutral look, very natural look, nude, your powder does the work. Bear that in mind. So I use this Super Stay powder, Maybelline Super Stay powder, to highlight the brow bone, to, you know, make it look different, something. Then time for eyeliner. The eyeliner I was using here is from can't remember. Oh my god, I cannot remember the eyeliner that I used, but I know it was a liquid liner anyways. I just put a little bit of it on the back of my palm and then used my brush to gently take it small because I didn't want it to smudge my eyeshadow. So I did the normal eyeliner and then decided to smudge out with an eyeshadow, with a black eyeshadow. So I smudged it all off. Just look at what I'm doing. It's not that difficult. It's called smudging. Black eyeshadow with your smudging brush, and you smudge. this brush, I don't know the name of this smudging brush, but I know it doesn't have a name. It didn't have a name when I bought it. It was a 24-piece brush that I bought over 3 years ago. That particular brush set has been my favorite brush set, and I'm so grateful I have it. Nepa. Okay, the eyes is done, and now it's time for lippy. For the lips, I went for pinkish nude. I outlined first of all with a darker shade from the lip palette. This is Becham lip palette. It's obviously the only palette I have, you guys, and I love it. Anyways, so the darker shade, I think for this dark shade I mixed this wine red and black to get the shade of brown that I wanted, because the wine red would have been too colorful for me and the black would have been too dark. So I mixed the wine red and the dark to be able to outline her lip. She has a very plumpy lip, full lip. There is no point overlining her lip, so I followed her natural lip line to outline. So for people that have big lips, you don't have to overline or overdraw, so that it don't look dramatic or too artificial. Okay, so I outlined, as you can see, my very clean outlining. Right, I love it. Anyways, I blended out. I used this burnt orange shade first all over the lips, both the up and the down, and then I think I went ahead to use a lighter shade as well. Yes, I blended out the burnt orange and then went in with, after build, of course I had to build it to get that color to pop. If you just do one layer, it will not be nice. No, so I think I did like 3 layers or so. Then I added my pink, a little bit of the pink in the middle area of the mouth, like that. So is that what I did? Anyways, that's just it. So brown, orange, and a little bit of pink, and that's how we arrived at the lip shade or lip color. I used my balm, I don't know if it's a balm, a blush, or the blush has highlights in it, it shines. So I can actually choose to, you'll see the glow. Look at the glow from that blush palette. It's from viange. It's from Viange Cosmetics. It's a blush palette, but it has highlights. So I use it as highlights when I don't want to apply the dry highlight or so. I use it especially when I'm going for a dewy look. Yes, I use it when I'm going for a dewy look, and that was what I wanted for this particular look. Look at that glow. Okay. So because I wanted a dewy look, I went back with my Mario Badescu. So if Mario Badescu leaves a glowy effect on the face, so if you're looking for a dewy look and you don't have a spray for it, just think about Mario Badescu. It will give you what you want. Okay, so at this point I highlighted the nose area, the brow bone, the inner corners of the eyes, and the finishing touches. You know how we do it. I used what did I use? I think this was pigment. Anyways, sometimes I use my pigments as highlights, guys. I don't know if you've tried it before, but if you have not tried using your pigment as a highlighter, baby girl, try it. Oh, my baby boys too, because of course we have male makeup artists watching. Anyways, so this is lip gloss from Adventure Cosmetics. Is a pink lip gloss from Adventure Cosmetics that I used here, and then I used a classic lip gloss for the darker area of the lips. That's where I have a darker lip gloss, so I used it, and this is the outcome. Next is lashes. This lash pack is from Kaima Lashes. As you can see, the name is a mink lash. I fixed one, it was gorgeous. Ew, okay. Okay, I went ahead to fix the second one. You guys know that lash makes a whole lot of difference. So when I do someone's makeup and they say, they don't want lash, I'll be like, I used to be hot. Like, it used to hurt my heart. Why would you not wear lash for your makeup? Look at this beauty. So I went ahead to press down, so that it won't be looking overly artificial. And anyways, we changed. They took the light again. We changed our clothes and we came back. And this is Sooproo. So I used it to lock in my makeup to give it a lasting, to sustain the makeup, alright, for a very long time. This Sooproo holds your makeup in place. I can testify to it. This is the finished look, guys. And I went ahead to style her hair and it wasn't bad. I loved how the whole look came together. Her attire, her earrings, her nails, everything was in point, guys. Thank you for staying with me. Please remember to subscribe, do drop a comment, do like my videos and repost, okay? And I would love to see you in my next video. Alright, thank you for watching, guys. Bye.